You might be sitting here today feeling pretty discouraged. You may feel pretty left out of life. You may feel like a lot of bad stuff has happened to you and nothing will really ever change. But I'm telling you, there's another message altogether that you haven't heard yet. Through the power of the gospel, you may have options you never thought of. Believe in the person of Jesus Christ and also in the power of God. And when you pray, believe that you have those things. You shall have them. You can't improve on this. But God asks us all the same thing. Go and preach as you go. Preach the way that's natural to you. Preach by singing and dancing and rejoicing. Preach by comforting and strengthening. Preach by a word of encouragement. Like apples of gold in settings of silver, the Bible says. A word of encouragement. That's your preaching. Your life is your testimonial. I see these little children. Some of them days old, weeks old. And I see them growing in the Lord, and they love it. It's their element. It's that perfect environment. It's the presence of God. It's so good, it's so healthy. And we were just watching these guys before church. I was telling Sean there, you see those guys over there? They're just little guys, preschoolers. But they have a chance a lot of kids don't have. When they get older, they'll have choices to make. But for now, it's our job to cover them, to protect them, to provide for them, to insulate them. Any little child in this building, you can ask them if they believe in Jesus, and they'll say yes, immediately. They won't argue with you. They won't debate with you. They haven't already heard the alternatives. They just simply believe what you tell them because they trust you. That's all God asks. Jesus said, when you become like one of these, you're ready for the kingdom then. But it's a time to not act religious, but to act as Christ acted. Joanne, I mentioned to you, we ran into your daughter Crystal there at work a couple times lately. And you said, like what every good mom said, I hope she was behaving. I hope you caught her. I hope you saw her doing a good job. I hope you caught her at a good time. And it just occurred to me, well, actually, I saw her exactly as God does, unconditionally. That's the way we see one another. On Wednesday night, we learned that the faith of God is His gift to us. Not faith in God, the same faith of God. His faith is our faith.